With a hey now Nonny and a bottle of ale, give me a quick and I'll tell you the tale.
When I was 6 years old, I went to the beach with my family. I spent all day making an enormous sandcastle. Well, it was more of a sand village really. It had a house, shops, a river, everything. The next day when I went back to resume work on my masterpiece, the tide had washed it all away. And that was when I realised that all human endeavour is essentially pointless.
With a hey now Nonny and a bottle of ale, give me a quick and I'll tell you the tale.
When I was 8 years old, I was walking up an alley with my granddad on Christmas Eve. Old granddad had enjoyed a few festive beers and was feeling rather refreshed. Anyway, granddad stopped in his tracks, amazed. "Look at this hedge," he said to me, running his hands all over it. "It's shaped just like a man." "I am a man," the hedge replied.
With a hey now Nonny and a bottle of ale, give me a quick and I'll tell you a tale.
When I was 10 years old, I wrote a book called Derek the Pirate. It was about a pirate. I showed it to my teacher, but she just grunted and said, "This is the worst piece of crap I've ever read. My budgie could write a better book than this." I said, "Oh yeah, I'd like to see it try." Little did I know that budgie's name was Haruki Murakami.
With a hey now Nonny and a bottle of ale, give me a quick and I'll tell you a tale.
When I was 12 years old, I was in the park and I saw a sign saying, "There's no such thing as the dog poo fairy." I couldn't believe I found out that way. No wonder nothing happened when I put it under my pillow. This was worse than the time I pulled on a garden centre Santa's beard and found out he was actually Blackpool Pete from my dad's darts team.
With a hey now Nonny and a bottle of ale, give me a quick and I'll tell you a tale.
When I was 14 years old, I pretended to my schoolmates I had a girlfriend in another town. I said her name was Susie McGruzy. My racket lasted until my mate Dave went to said town and met a Susie McGruzy. And not only was she 87 years old, she'd never heard of me.
With a hey now Nonny and a bottle of ale, give me a quick and I'll tell you a tale.
When I was 16 years old, my parents were away for the night, and I got so scared reading Stephen King's The Tommyknockers that I panicked and tried to flush it down the toilet. Oh, it caused a frightful blockage. I called an emergency plumber and asked him for a quote. He said political parties triumph because they're a united minority acting against a divided majority. I said, "Okay, but does that include Labour?"
With a hey now Nonny and a bottle of ale, give me a quick and I'll tell you a tale.